Number 61. Going to a resort for the holiday. 1. The first thing you'll see when you arrive at the Miracle Resort is a gas station right on the corner by the main entrance. 2. Tourists can have their foreign currency exchanged for the local currency at the kiosk by the main entrance. 3. The resort has employees all over the place and along the beach from whom you can ask for help and advice. 4. The resort has speakers placed around the grounds, but they play awful music, often too loud. 5. More people come to the resort when the weather is warm because discounts are offered during such period. 6. Other people choose to go to the resort when it's off-peak because there are less people and they can save money. 7. One of the tourists' favorite local spots is a fresh seafood restaurant. 8. It's interesting to note that, unlike typical resorts, the Miracle Resort has a bookshop at the hotel lobby. 9. Guests won't need to bring much when they go to the resort because they also have a small supermarket. 10. The resort's hotel, cabanas, and all equipment they have at the beach are colored in a shade of green.
Number 62. Tonillic Electrical Company. 1. The Tonillic Electrical Company first produced their cars in 1930. 2. The Tonillic Electrical Company established its first electrical power plant in 1928. 3. The Tonillic Electrical Company first started in the cinema business. 4. According to the Tonillic Electrical Company, the most important factor to customers is the product quality. 5. Based on recent reports, the company is scheduled to build a new factory. 6. The company has been winning awards for reducing their waste output. 7. The company trains new employees on safety every Monday for 4 weeks. 8. The manager's assistant secretary updates the company website on every Tuesday of the week. 9. Meetings with old and new customers are scheduled all day on Wednesdays. 10. The finance department conducts record updating on Thursdays and Fridays to check whether the company has enough money.
Number 63. Introduction to Dance Class. 1. The first thing the students will receive upon check-in is a class list. 2. Another thing the students will be given upon check-in is a shoe bag. 3. In the afternoon and in the evening, the dance hall will be holding an informal dance activity. 4. Before the informal dance activity in the afternoon and in the evening, there will first be a talk on dance history. 5. Dance class students are allowed to take bathroom breaks, but only on scheduled rest periods. 6. Dance class teachers and students are provided with a bunk room where they can rest for longer periods. 7. The Ballet Foundation's dance class for seniors will begin on the 23rd of January. 8. The rate for enrolling into the Hip Hop Junior Company is $239. 9. According to the brochure, payments for all classes will be required upon registration. 10. Students of the dance class are not required to submit receipts when filling their returns.
Number 64. The difficulties of farming in Canberra. 1. Canberra is different from other Australian cities because it's the country's largest inland city that is far from the coast. 2. It's important that farmers keep a record of the number of frosts every night to determine the best kinds of plants to grow. 3. Some farmers think that the rainfall in the local area is not reliable. 4. The farmer thinks the soil in the area doesn't help plants absorb water. 5. Farmers combine other methods with utilizing a worker bee, as well as food sharing. 6. The farm has recently established a new community garden where farmers can get together and discuss. 7. The new community garden also serves as a learning ground for new farmers. 8. Facing the road on the north side of the community garden is a shade where people can get together and relax. 9. In front of the house, there is a garage door that is right behind the shaded area. 10. The ash pit is surrounded by the pond, house, garage door, and shaded area.
Number 65. A photographer calls Daryl to talk about his pictures of a red squirrel. 1. Daryl told the photographer that he thinks the squirrel's Latin name is quite suitable. 2. According to Daryl, the number of squirrels reduced over time due to the decrease of food. 3. Daryl knows the red squirrel is different from rats because of how they ate their food. 4. Hiram was restricted from taking photos because it was only allowed in certain locations. 5. Dion believes he can shoot better photos, and his confidence comes from the fact that he got help from a tutor. 6. The photos that were taken will be exhibited at the local museum. 7. The photos that were taken will be featured in the national newspaper. 8. Hiram thinks that the photos that come out well were those taken late in the afternoon. 9. He thinks a good photo should contain records of all detailed notes. 10. Daryl's picture was awarded the third prize in a local newspaper photo contest.
Number 66. The Horse Riding Club. 1. The Horse Riding Club speaker says that they are trying to meet with the demands of customers. 2. Unfortunately, the Horse Riding Club does not provide one-on-one classes for individuals. 3. The horse riding speaker said customers must pay a deposit in order to use their equipment. 4. Customers are advised to cancel classes 2 days in advance to be free of charge. 5. Classes can be watched by nervous customers to feel better and less anxious about participating. 6. There is a shop in the horse riding club that sells footwear. 7. The Equus Club is exclusively for riders who are preparing for competitions. 8. The cafe is on the north side, right beside the booking office in front of the stable. 9. The booking office is on the northwest, in between the indoor arena and the cafe. 10. The spacious waiting area is on the right of where it overlooks the riding area.
Number 67. Travelling to New Zealand. 1. The Maoris were the first people who lived on the island in the 1400s. 2. One of the resources that is abundant around the island is water. 3. The New Zealand Museum was built by a person named Jane. 4. The country that attracts the most tourists in the area is New Zealand. 5. The island became so famous because it had many unique buildings. 6. The Champion building, located in the center of the town, can house 20 tourists in one huge bedroom. 7. The transient house that is available for groups of tourists to rent has an old washing machine. 8. The Goodwin building is a tourist inn that features a traditional kitchen. 9. Keene House is rented out to tourists in summer, and it is also where the local shop is located. 10. The Day Cottage Transient House provides guests with transport for touring around the island.
Number 68. Tourist attractions. 1. Jane chose to attend the exhibition on Tuesday because there are not many people on that day. 2. The educational entertainment performance is on every afternoon and it's free of charge. 3. One of the tourist attractions is the location of an old City Hall building. 4. The biggest difference between the Cuisine Festival and last year's giant tent barbecue is the great musicians who performed this year. 5. People buy tickets at the library because it's cheaper and they can even get a discount. 6. One of the interesting parts of the exhibition is that they allow tourists to have dinner in an old train cabin. 7. One of the things included in the family ticket is an educational book for children. 8. Another thing included in the family ticket is a souvenir flag. 9. What citizens really like about the event is that there are no restrictions on the voting age. 10. The citizens like the fact that there is no limit on the number of times a person can vote and everyone can do it several times.
Number 69. Living in a foreign country. 1. Most of the houses in the neighborhood have outdoor and indoor facilities. 2. The town where we live in has sports facilities exclusively for residents. 3. It's a nice town in a convenient location, and it is close to the local market. 4. Non-residents who would like to watch games and matches in the town's sports facility have to purchase a sports ticket. 5. This specific neighborhood is in high demand to foreigners who are thinking of staying in the country for a long time. Six. One of the activities that foreigners would enjoy doing in California is outdoor cooking. 7. One of the things that foreigners would love about Buenos Aires is the abundance of sports facilities. Eight. In Hong Kong, foreigners don't have to prepare food themselves because they can just pay for a cooking service. Nine. In Scotland, both locals and foreigners enjoy spending their time around a campfire. 10. Foreigners who live in Sweden usually enjoy living in houses where there is a roof garden.
Number 70. Fire prevention at home. 1. To help prevent fires at home, choose trees that have soft leaves. 2. To help prevent fires at home, the location of your house shouldn't be too close to trees. 3. To ensure a safe distance, place 10 to 15 meters space between trees and your home. 4. Make sure that your roof has no gaps to prevent burning. 5. To prevent your home from catching fire, always clean the rubbish off your roof. 6. Remember to remove gas tanks from your yard to prevent your house from accidentally catching fire. 7. Fire prevention methods should be enforced at home, and all family members should be informed about them. 8. Make sure to start checking your home for possible causes of fire before October, when bushfires usually occur. 9. In case your house catches fire, remember to take a radio and batteries with you so you can be updated with news. 10. Volunteer firefighters will begin their training session for 4 weeks from today.
Number 71. Conversation about adventure thriller films. 1. The person who wrote the script was also the film's leading actor. 2. The story takes place in a room with a garden view. 3. The reason why the film crew couldn't leave the island was because their boat got destroyed. 4. The old man expected his lawyer to make the announcement that night. 5. Unfortunately, people were killed during the shooting of this film. 6. It's interesting to note that the heroine doesn't know what happened. 7. One of the frightened passengers was a middle-aged woman who just kept crying. 8. Another character in the film is a maidservant who can predict the future. 9. Even though the writer played the protagonist in the film, he didn't get to play hero in real life when their boat got destroyed. The movie is set to premiere at the town hall instead of the usual cinema.
Number 72. New job in the post office. 1. The first thing that he should do in his new job is to receive posts, and they should be done by today. 2. Paul was informed that answering phones wasn't his responsibility because it's Karen's duty to deal with customers on the phone. 3. However, Paul was told that in a few days, reading consumer emails will be his responsibility. 4. They were informed that updating data should be done by today. 5. The first thing that needs to be done is to give the person an authority to do the job. 6. The person who is given authority to do the job has to confirm the check number. 7. The finance department has to be provided with a list of suppliers. 8. The person in charge of placing orders should be taught how to fill out an order form. 9. The person in charge is responsible for emailing the order contract. 10. When the delivery is made, the customer must submit a signed delivery note.
Number 73. Fashion industry. 1. For the company to succeed, they have to come up with new products. 2. The type of professionals that the company is looking for are trained and experienced designers. 3. The fashion company is also in need of accountants to handle their taxes. 4. The fashion company is looking for engineers to help build their new headquarters. 5. The fashion company is planning to recruit employees who are confident and clever. 6. The fashion company would like to find and hire employees who can be loyal to them. 7. The fashion company prefers to recruit employees who are motivated and hardworking. 8. The fashion company will be providing their employees with free transportation. 9. The new fashion company headquarters will have a fitness center for the employees and their families. 10. The fashion company will provide their workers with accommodation that is close to their workplace.
Number 74. Sculpture Mountain in California. 1. Even though Mount Rushmore is a sculpted mountain that is 465 feet tall and 5,500 feet above sea level, it only cost $100,000 to complete. 2. The purpose of undertaking the project Carving Rushmore was to increase tourism in the Black Hills region of South Dakota. 3. The faces that are carved onto the mountain are all facing towards the southeast. 4. Mount Rushmore was named after Charles E. Rushmore, who was a prominent lawyer in New York. 5. Mount Rushmore's construction took 14 years, with the carving alone lasting 7 years. 6. The Information Center has a photographic record of the construction of Mount Rushmore. 7. They are serving refreshments in one of the courtrooms in the building. 8. There is another courtroom in the building where souvenirs are being sold. 9. The people in the workshop changed the designs of the avenue of flags by referencing to historical dates. 10. Visitors can watch a documentary film on Mount Rushmore that focuses on its landscape.
Number 75. Students looking for work. 1. The advantage of working in the stock market is the traveling perks, but the disadvantage is that it's very tiring. 2. If you want to get a job at the stock exchange building, it is recommended that you get good shoes. 3. The advantage of doing office works is that you get to stay in an air-conditioned place, but the disadvantage is that you have to wear formal clothes. 4. If you plan on getting a job at an office, it is recommended that you choose a company with a large office space. 5. The advantage of working at a zoo is that the employees get a good pay. 6. If you have a desire to work in a zoo, it is recommended that you live nearby. 7. Peter got the information about the job vacancy at the zoo from one of his friends. 8. Peter really likes his job at the zoo because he thinks it's quite unusual. 9. The part of his job at the zoo that Peter finds the most interesting is working with children. 10. Although Peter enjoys working at the zoo, he plans to get another job soon.
Number 76. Dining location recommendation. 1. The Taihi is the only restaurant in this part of the country that serves local food and fish dishes. Two. The Sky Travel is a specialty restaurant that only serves old dishes. Three. The Zach's Travel Diner has a terrace with outdoor tables and seats where you can enjoy a view of the river. Four. The Star and Moon Diner is elegant, comfortable, and looks very luxurious inside. Five. The Pal Diner is a simple fast food service restaurant that serves quick and easy meals. Six. There is a swimming pool in one of the buildings where the restaurants are located. Seven. There is a boat rental place by the river, close to Zach's Travel Diner. Eight. At the top right corner of the Square Centre, opposite to the Masters Motel, is the Model Fashion Centre. Nine. Masters Motel has a diner at the lobby called the Teethy Restaurant. 10. There are bikes available for rent at the centre of the town, but they can only go in one direction.
Number 77. Part-time job at a travel centre. 1. The main job of the employees at the travel centre is to market and offer their travel package to clients. 2. Employees at the travel centre enjoy their jobs because of the supportive atmosphere in the office. 3. Office staff's main task is to record data into a computer. 4. The travel centre stationaries are all kept in the storeroom. 5. The travel centre office has a coffee machine at the lobby. 6. As a special service, the travel centre delivers the tickets to customers. 7. When entering the travel centre, guests are required to leave their mobile phones with the receptionist. 8. The part-time employees at the travel centre will receive their pay on Thursday. (9) People can inquire about job vacancies at the front desk. 10. The tickets delivered to customers include a letter that mentions taxi rates and other related information.
Number 78. A part-time job fair on campus. 1. There's a part-time job fair on campus because of the new special policy that applies to overseas students. 2. According to the paper, the Woodside campus has moved to a new location. 3. The woman said the inquiry office is open until 8:30 p.m. 4. However, the lawyer is only available on Tuesdays and Thursdays. 5. The clerk says the information will be posted on the university website. 6. The school department that is currently recruiting employees is the IT faculty. 7. Employers have been scheduled to visit the school twice a year. 8. The advantage of having a part-time job is that you get a good record. 9. The students applying for part-time jobs have been told that their salary will be taxed. 10. The applicants were told that they should maintain contact with their boss via mobile phone.
Number 79. Folk Festival. 1. One of the activities that the audience can participate in at the folk festival is singing. 2. Attendees at the folk festival will get a free copy of the CD as a souvenir. 3. Everyone was informed that there will be an activity every weekend throughout the festival period. 4. There will be an acrobatic performance at the festival, and children will also be able to learn face painting. 5. One of the activities that festival attendees can participate in is the South American dance lessons. 6. People who attend the festival will be able to watch movies, and first participants will be given a free poster. 7. The festival attendees can also learn about recipes for cooking the local fish. 8. Those who participate in the cooking activity will receive a cooking video as a souvenir. 9. Festival attendees can also learn about the basket weaving methods of local women. 10. The festival activities will be aired on a radio program, and those who participate during the broadcast will get a souvenir T-shirt.
Number 80. Child Training Center. 1. The Child Training Center only accepts children aged 3 months to 5 years old. 2. The Child Training Center started out as a cooperative organization. 3. The curriculum and classes at the Child Training Center are designed specifically for mixed age groups. 4. Parents of children who attend the Child Training Center must go through training because they are required to be involved in class sometimes. 5. Parents are advised to pay the school several visits before deciding to enroll their children. 6. Parents who intend to have their children attend this school should be doing a special job. 7. Parents are required to attend at least one meeting in order to be informed about what their children will be learning. 8. The Child Training Centre, which started out as a cooperative organisation, is now finally government funded. 9. The Child Training Centre has a completely different curriculum and has methods of teaching that parents may feel unsure about. 10. The Child Training Centre is a very good school for helping children gain confidence.